Aloha, my name is Tristan David, and right now, around 85% of our food is being imported from the mainland. That's over 2 million meals being shipped here every single day. If that food ever stopped coming, we would only have enough fresh produce to last us for 10 days. Why should we have to rely on spending all that money and causing all that pollution from shipping so much food here when we have the perfect climate here in Hawaii for growing so many different productive crops right in our backyards? Our food is one of the most important parts of our lives and our culture here in Hawaii, but we've kind of lost touch with where our food comes from. With more accessible information and examples of how to use, where to find, and how to grow our local crops, we can change that. For example, when I first came to that island, I only saw certain crops as being usable in one way, or being too difficult to locate or utilize at all. For example, did you know that bananas can be cooked and eaten even when they're green? Until a few years ago, I didn't, but now that I do, there's so many more dietary possibilities for this fruit that before was only a snack or dessert, but now can be used in soups, as fries, as a banana potato salad, and so many more delicious ways to eat it as a starchy base for a whole meal. That's just one of the many useful and easy to grow crops that, when we know more about, we can improve our diet substantially. That's where we get to my capstone project. The goal is to help educate people about the local staple crops that can be easily grown or purchased from farmers around here, and to teach people that healthy organic food can be affordable and accessible to everyone. One of the ways I can do this is by creating information pamphlets and talking to people at places where food can be purchased, such as farmers markets or certain stores. In these handouts, I'll include a few examples of simple recipes using local crops to spark an interest, and also have a list of places where you can buy those ingredients. Of course, there's only so much room in a handout, so I'll include a list of places where people can go to learn more about growing, cooking, and harvesting their food, so that people will have a great place to start if they wish to begin their journey into local farming. And if you can't or don't want to farm yourself, you'd always support those that do by purchasing their crops. I think that now is a more important time than ever for people to get interested in agriculture in Puna, due to the recent lava flow that so many of us on the Hilo side have been dealing with. Since so many farmers, including my own family, have had to evacuate from their homes, and since there are so many evacuees in need of affordable, nourishing food, if we can support those who are still growing food in Puna and get more people to add to the local food movement, we can provide that need. It has been difficult for me to put my plan into action, at first due to general inexperience and uneasiness in this kind of outreach project, but now that I've learned all the tools of how to get past that, thanks to this wonderful program, I'm dealing with a stressful lava crisis. But as soon as I get a solid, non-molten ground to stand on, I'll lead the change that I've presented to the best of my ability, and I hope to have your support in that. That support can come from funding local farming programs, by talking to your friends and family about local food, or by just trying to incorporate more local products into your diet. Because together we can support ourselves and our community with delicious local products, and we can create simpler, healthier, and tastier diets that can nourish us all. Thank you.